Hi everybody, it's week one of your class. We're not having a WIMBA this week, but I did want to send you a welcome note, which is happening via this video. And this will also serve as your WIMBA session for the week so that you get a chance to get to know me, John Roneski, a little bit better, more up close and personal. Coming to you from Full Sail University, building number 5. And we've got a number of things to cover, so let's get started. Hi everybody. Go ahead and click here. No. Go ahead and select right there. Click now. Go ahead. Welcome to display advertising. Probably the two most influential words in the human language once the internet and banner advertising came into being are click here. And this month we're going to explore banner advertising, but we're going to do it in a unique way. You're going to create a creative brief, a presentation that you can present either within a company. You can present it to yourself if you've got one of those psychological disorders, split personality if you will. In education that happens a lot. Or if you're working with a client, you can even use this to present to a client. Here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to create a creative brief this month. The reason being, we're going to explore banner advertising, but we're going to do it in such a way that you end up at the end of the month with a product that you can add to your portfolio. You're going to end up with a product that you can take and you can actually work with a client at the end of the month. So this is quite exciting. What we're going to do this month is we're going to explore, first off, what is banner advertising and what determines good banner advertising. And notice, this is really your only class in the Internet Marketing Bachelor's Program that has advertising in its name. So without a doubt, there's going to be a lot of creativity being used this month in this class. So we're going to first work on defining the project. What is it that we're after? And then we're going to work on the creative elements. Finally, we're going to get back to the internet marketing components. What are the internet marketing components? Well, it's the wonderful thing about the internet is all the analytics that we're able to bring to the table. And really, that's what we do in week 3. We go back and we look at things such as our distribution model. We also look at our budgeting and how we're going to measure the performance of the ads. And then finally, what we're going to do is put it all together in a presentation that you're going to make in week 4, where you actually pitch the creative brief along with actual finished banner ads, at least a mock-up that's a more polished mock-up of the ads that you want the customer or the client to adopt. So, a couple other things that I want you to know. You are now getting very close to graduating. You're well within your senior year if you were in a 4-year college. The level of professionalism that you should be exhibiting at this point is utmost. So please, make sure you're checking your emails on a regular basis. That should be daily. Second of all, if you've got an issue with making one of the deadlines in the course, you're adult learners. And as adult learners, you do face problems that the traditional students don't on a regular basis. You've got other lives. You're out there working jobs, taking care of families. If an issue comes up, just be proactive like you would in your work and let me know. And we'll make arrangements to work with you. The thing that I'm really concerned about is that by the end of the 4 weeks, and we do have a limit of the 4 weeks, that we get and cover all the learning objectives. So we want to work on time, but I'm also realistic enough to know that life sometimes does intervene. And we'll work out what we need to in order to make sure that you continue to work towards your learning objectives. Communication is the key. Also, if you do have a question and you want to communicate via email, just make sure that you identify and you show me that you've read the material that you're having a question about, and then communicate what that is, and then I'll be able to get you an answer much quickly. When instructors get questions and they're without context, sometimes we end up really spinning in our chairs trying to figure out exactly what the student is talking about, and that's a loss of productivity. It's also a loss of productivity for you because it takes us longer to get an answer back to you. Finally, writing. We can do all the multimedia work we like, such as video presentations, movies, podcasts, etc. But you're going to find that on a daily basis in the workforce that your writing skills are what matter. So please, make sure that you do due diligence, that when you put a fact in, that you're supporting that fact with a good reference. Also, make sure that you're using a spell checker and also a grammar checker. And as we go forward, I may provide you some other tips with regard to writing, but those are the basics. On all your assignments, make sure that you have a cover page. If it's a keynote, the keynote should have a cover page that includes the assignment and your name. If it's a proposal, a written proposal, it should have your name and the assignment. And if it is a paper, you can go ahead and put an APA cover page on it. Let me talk to you for a moment about APA. Why do schools use APA? Well, business schools use APA because management, which is what guides business, is actually a discipline that falls under the umbrella of psychology. And APA stands for the American Psychological Association. It's more than just formatting. It is a way of thinking and a way of writing. In business, you need to be very clear. You want to make sure that you tell people what you're going to tell them and why you're telling them that. That really gets down to your introduction. You catch their attention, you tell them what the purpose of your writing is all about, and then you tell them how you're going to communicate that. You lay out a blueprint for the rest of the document. In an APA paper, that's the introduction. In a business report, it's the executive summary. See, there's a lot of similarities. Then what we do is we go ahead and cover the points that we need to cover, and we put a heading with each of those. We do the same thing when we write a business report. We cover the items that are part of the project, and we put a heading so that the reader knows what they're looking at. We do the same thing in an APA paper. And finally, we put a conclusion. I like to use the 5-paragraph essay as my basic model for all writing, because in a 5-paragraph essay, what am I doing? I've got an introduction. In that introduction, I outline my thesis, my reason for writing the essay, and I usually try to identify 3 topics that I'm going to cover to support that theme. Then I have paragraph 1, which is topic 1, paragraph 2, topic 2, and paragraph 3, topic 3, and then my conclusion. I can actually take that same model and make it as big as I want. I can make that into a 10, 15, 20-page paper using that same basic model of a 5-paragraph essay. So, just a few things on writing and professionalism. I hope they help you. This is going to be an exciting month. You're really going to love display advertising because we use both sides of our brain. So, this is John Renesky coming to you from Full Sail 5. Have a great day. Have a great month. By the way, the best way to call me, the best way to reach me is to call me. My cell phone number is 407-267-8600. If I don't answer right away, you can be sure that I'm tied up, but I will get back to you just as quickly as I can. 407-267-8600. It's my personal cell. I carry it with me everywhere I go. Take care. Have a wonderful month.